This tutorial we're going to cover creating copies of door and hardware schedules. And to do that, you're going to come into the door and hardware schedule form, and this is on the open job tab up here. You actually have a couple of options. You can create a new copy of this schedule, or you can create a copy of this schedule to a different customer. The first one we'll cover is the copy of the schedule, and this comes in handy if you say have a customer that you do the same project with. Maybe it's for example, this one's called Circle K. If you do a lot of these for that customer, then what you can do is make copies of the first schedule that you created, and all you have to do is rename. You have to enter a unique new job name, and that could be, like, for example, this Circle K. In fact, I think if I look in here, yeah, there's already some like east, north, west, test. Some different ones have already been created. So what we're going to do is give this a unique name. And what I'll do is I'm going to just copy the existing name and paste it in here. And just after this, you can add a number, a date, a street, a city, whatever would make this unique and not be anything that's existing in the job name. So we're going to call this one Circle K West 4th. And it's pretty straightforward. We'll just go ahead and we'll click on copy. I should have mentioned you have, well, it went away. You can see it already opened up to the new schedule. You can see the new door schedule ID is 461. If we go back to the original one, that ID was 417. So let's go back to this, 461, and you should see everything should have been copied over. That's the complete door schedule. Everything that you did in the original schedule will be copied. So you can see we have all the doors and frames, elevation details if you use that, and also the hardware sets. And just look at a couple of the hardware sets. So you can see everything's been copied over. The only thing that doesn't get copied over, if you go under the ordering tab, on the previous job, the items were sent to an estimate, a purchase order, and a sales order. But in this one, you can see it's all blank. There are no estimates, no POs, and no order numbers. So this will allow you to add these to a new estimate, purchase order, or sales order without overwriting the existing ones from the previous job. Okay, so let's go back over here. The other option is to create a new copy of this schedule to a different customer. And let's go back to the original one. And we'll just clear that out of there. So this might happen if you created the schedule for one customer, but turns out maybe they didn't get the job, and you need to assign it to a new customer. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward what it was before. Okay, the existing customer's 24-hour door, but let's say we want to send it to this A. Aarons Systems. And you have the option of using another unique name or copy and paste the existing job name. So if you want this new customer to have a completely different job name, then just do the same thing we just did. copy it, copy and paste it, and then give it a name or number. We'll just say 5. And that way it makes it unique. Or if you want to use the same job name, you can. Just copy and paste it and leave it at that. And then when you click copy, it's going to do the same thing. It'll make an exact copy of this entire schedule under this new customer. Let's go ahead and put this back 5. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. You can see it's got a new ID now, 462, and it's the new customer and this new job name. And everything should be in here on the door schedule and hardware schedule. So it's all pretty straightforward. So from here you can go in and make a couple changes or any changes that's needed for the new project. Maybe 1 or 2 of the doors aren't going to be used or whatever. So you can edit this. Now, I wanted to mention too, when you're copying these jobs, let's go back to the original one, because I know the original one has some revisions. Okay, so keep this in mind too. Whenever you copy these jobs, you want to make sure you copy the revision that you want to make a copy of. So I left it at 4 when I copied it previously, but each one of these revisions could be different. So you want to make sure you have whatever revision selected that you want to make a copy of. So I think other than that, it should pretty well cover it. It's pretty straightforward, as I mentioned. So if you have any questions on this or concerns, just give us a call or email. Thanks.